Hello, students. We have Anamika, Lakshay. Welcome. Good evening. Great to see you all. I think we'll have a few more. So I'll give everybody a couple more minutes and then we can start. I think Chitresh has joined, Bhargavi has joined. Great. So I think we have a good quorum. Going forward, what we'll do is, as I noted in the Telegram channel, we were doing this free of cost just to make sure everybody gets the benefit. But I think overall, these sessions are becoming very regular and you guys are enjoying it. We thought we'll make sure that our paid students get more advantage of this, and we'll do something more intense, right? So I think you'll get the benefit. And what we'll do is maybe small clips and all, whatever is necessary, we can give it to people who haven't purchased the course. But if anybody is a free student, they can anyway come to the Telegram channel and get the practice. So this actually works for everybody, and benefits everybody. So I think they can continue doing that. I think we'll have a quorum here with all our students. So all of you, Anamika, Chitresh, Lakshay, Bhargavi, Aditi, tell me, are you all part of the new batch that we are just going to start, or have you been part of some of the old batches? Because I was thinking that just tell me on chat. I was thinking we'll new batch Bhargavi. Okay. Anamika older batch. Okay, great, no problem. Chitresh is new batch. And what about Lakshay? I've been part of the old batches. Okay, so mix, right? It's a mix. What we'll do is, like always, I'll spend like 5 minutes or 10 minutes showing the new batch people what is the course structure, just very quickly, right? I think old batches, you also, if you have forgotten what the structure is like, you haven't gone to the dashboard for some time, you can get benefit from that. And then we'll get into the reading session. Okay, I think this is going to be good. So I'll share my screen for a little bit, and then we'll go through with it. So while I do that, आप बताओ Aditi, Anamika, Chitresh, Lakshay, Bhargavi, when are you appearing, and what's kind of your experience with UPSC? Just tell me a little bit. So I know that are you fresher, repeater? Those are the kind of things I want to know, so I can accordingly fine tune my discussion. Today we'll have we won't have Shabir, but that's okay. I think we can do that. Okay, so sharing my screen. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, let us see the chat. Okay, you can see my screen. Okay, Bhargavi, you have given few attempts, one mains. Lakshay, this will be your second attempt. Okay, others, hopefully you can share where you are. And I think, see, what happens with essays is, essay writing skills doesn't get created overnight, right? It's not like I'll read a book and I'll complete the syllabus and I'll get done, right? So what we need to do is understand the recipe, which is Anamika, you're appearing in 2026, it'll third attempt. Okay, no problem. This is good. See, a lot of people actually start essay prep after prelims. This is not a good idea. I think you need to start it earlier. That's what I was saying, that if you start early, get the recipe from the course, which you guys all have done. Some of the new ones you're starting. But once you do that, then practice in the Telegram channel. Be regular in getting your assignments done. I will correct them, and then you're with us till your exam, right? So we don't believe, Shabir and I don't believe in taking students and then just letting them go out on the wild world, right? You come in, finish your course, that's fine, but continue the practice with us. So that's what will help you. Okay, very quickly. So this course, if you're seeing my screen, um, just give me a thumbs up or a yes. Is a 4-week course. Okay, 4 weeks of activity. What we do is the first week is basically just getting you into the mix, right? So the foundations, and foundations we cover, what is the course all about, what is the purpose of essays, what is expected from UPSC, types of essays. We have broadly three types of essays that we are seeing that come out in the question papers. Of course, most of them are moral philosophical, but the way we divvy them up is, are they descriptive, are they argumentative, are they persuasive, right? So you will know all about that. And then myths about good essays. A lot of you have these things in mind, right? Like, sir, should I start with a poem? Should I start with a quote? How to get examples? So a lot of myths will clear in our first couple of days here. And then what are the skills you need to develop? So that's sort of what the foundations is all about. And every week, every module has activities. Make sure you do them. Some are very quick MCQ types. And what makes a good UPSC essay, that's this next module, where you will get into some of the details like topic analysis, kaise karna hai, how do you do paraphrasing of the topic, how do you set up the structure of the essay, how do you develop deep insights, and then there are activities on each one of them. So this is roughly week 1, right? So you are kind of getting your feet wet, and then you kind of dive in to the details, dive into the water. So deep dive into essay writing will start with intro, body, conclusion, how to develop arguments. This is the core idea, right? The arguments. And this is exactly what we do in the Telegram channel. We give you essay topic and we say, okay, create the arguments, create the body, the core structure, right? Then we have a section where we actually take you through all these techniques, and there is an activity for each technique, right? How do you identify nature of question? And there is an activity for keyword and paraphrasing. There is an activity for relevant examples, assignments. How do you do that? And then dimensions. How do you create the dimensions? So this is directed brainstorming and using the techniques that you've been taught. Okay, so just ask me questions whenever you have some doubts. What we'll do is, you will go through your course. There are videos you binge watch, whatever way, or you can go forward, backward. You can jump in between weeks, but largely if you follow this structure, you'll be okay. And then every week will be, in these sessions, you get to ask your doubts, and we'll obviously study some book or some evaluate some essays, and we'll see some specific thing that will value add you, right? That's how we do it. And then week 3 is now you have learned everything that you use to build the structure of essays. Now you put everything together. That is the essay canvas, right? So if you know intro, body, conclusion, you know your arguments. How do you put everything together? How do you orchestrate it? How do you direct the movie, right? You're writing a storyline. How do you get the outline and get everything together, fitting in the right spot? That's essay canvas. Then we also dive deep into the content of the essay. See, a lot of essays are now moral, philosophical type essays. So we have a lot of discussion around different topics, and we give you lot of reading material. I don't think you need to do a lot of reading beyond what we give, but reading is always good, and that is why we do these reading sessions, that you get into the habit. But definitely you should be able to get everything you need from a content perspective. We cover all the moral philosophies, whether it is absurdism, existentialism, Vedantic philosophy, Buddhist philosophy. We cover a lot of that. So you should get a good thematic information. And the last week is all about final test and feedback. There's some practice tests, there's some full length tests. You write them, and we can, if you've taken the evaluation pieces, we can get them evaluated. Now you all have access to Uki, okay? And today I'm very glad to tell you all of it. I still haven't announced it on YouTube or Instagram or Telegram yet, but the evaluation module is being released. It's actually already live. So you can, from today onwards, you can attach an essay, and you click the essay, click the numbers, and I'll show you. You can put in your whatever handwritten PDF, and you can write the essay topic, and it will evaluate your essays. So I think you should do it with all of the full length that you are doing. It's a great tool. It'll get you a pretty good evaluation. Sometimes it might hallucinate a little bit here and there, but largely we have tested it. It is pretty good. So that's another additional thing I'll show you. In fact, I have it right here. I can actually show you. See this evaluate button that you see on my screen. If you submit answer for evaluation, you click to upload. Let's upload. I'll put something, I don't know. Let's see if I have an essay here. Okay, maybe some PDF. I don't know. Yes, it happens to be an essay actually. So let us take this essay. So this essay is conformity is the enemy of freedom, and the pain of growth, or something like that was, I think, the topic. You choose essay, and automatically it is 125 marks, and then you hit go. And basically this gives you, it will take some time, because essays, it's a huge file, but it will evaluate, and it will tell you exactly what it found, it did not find. And there is exactly the same rubric that we use for our internal evaluations, we have put in this tool. So it will exactly evaluate like you get an evaluation within Edukemy or any other evaluator. In fact, I think most of the evaluators that are in the coaching industry today, in OR and in other areas, are actually themselves students. So my gut feeling is that the evaluation that Yuki will do will be much better than what you actually see. So so I think that's pretty much it. So 4 weeks of course, and then first week, second week, third week, fourth week I explained. Fourth week is all the tests, and you take tests, and you can use Yuki to evaluate it. So we'll come back to it. Any questions? At least the new people, the old older batch students, hopefully if you haven't used the evaluation, you can start using it. But the new batch people, any questions you have, tell me. This is a good time to ask and make sure that you get all the answers. And then we'll dive into our book session. Anamika, Chitresh, Lakshay, Bhargavi, any doubts you have? Here it is. So it'll give you a overall score. It will give you your strength of and weaknesses, right? So what you did in this essay, there is strong engagement with the topic, offers a range of examples. Narrative style is appealing, philosophical reflection, so maturity of thought. You got a lot of things what you're good at. Improvement areas, spelling mistakes, grammatical errors, uh, certain claims lack depth or clear reasoning, and then there is a detailed rubric. This is what we actually use to evaluate essays within Edukemy. So this is already built into the tool. Structure 6 out of 10, content, analysis, comprehension, language, handwriting. Okay, and then you get things to improve and a clear view of arguments that were not provided. And the best thing which I really like in the tool is, okay, I saw how my essay did, but can you generate a model answer for me? Okay, and it will generate a model answer.